Hello, y'all. Um, it's me, Candy. Candy Grand Prix. So this video, I'm gonna talk about somebody just notified me that on some forums that she commented on my YouTube video and told me that on some forums people were falsely accusing me of being a fake targeted individual and a perp. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's like I know for a fact I'm one of the real ones. I don't perp nobody. But the thing is, it seems like a lot of professed, really targeted people have been like, most people don't really talk to me, but a few people, come in my comments on YouTube or whatever and say something smart ass, or rude, or they're the ones who act like a perp towards me. And then they start acting weird and bizarre or promoting something new age or satanic, and then I have to block them, you know. So yeah, somebody she told me, and she told me that but I guess it ain't the first time. But see, I did another video, and it showed like anger and rage and stuff. But I figure I'll try to be nice now and be calm about it. Well, I started to upload the video, but then I deleted it because I don't want any another round of war in the so-called targeted individual community. Um, so I just did the other video and keep it private. But here I'm just redoing this video, trying to tone things down. But I know where it started from. You know, um, so it's like it's I've said before that the reason when I was in New Orleans, my hometown, when I filmed a gang stalking perp who scammed me, and then when I put him on film, and then he got mad and slapped me in the face and slapped the phone out my hand and broke my phone. And then the police officer was right there and didn't want to do anything about it and lied and said he couldn't do anything about it. And so then there was other people who I'm glad they were there there were eyewitnesses, at least 6 eyewitnesses that defended me, and they were even shocked and upset that the police officer didn't want to do anything. So when I told the police officer that he works for Satan and he's on his way to hell, that's when he threatened to lock me up in jail. You know, it was a fat white police officer too. That he seemed kind of like he had effeminate, like kind of like he was gay or something. And that's why I call them the bully fat cops. I know I'm overweight too, but yeah, I'm calling him out because yeah, I don't like him. You know, so um, I know one argument with another professed targeted individual um because I exposed the truth about him trying to scam people is plus other women have come forward and told me that he tried the same thing on them too. That's I I think that's what started me being hated in the targeted individual community. So it's like I don't know what is it about me that make people think that I'm a perp. I don't know. Um, I was told that, a few people who told me that I'm one of the most sincere and realest ones out here. Some people feel like over 85% of people on YouTube are perps, um, or fake TIs. But a lot of people think I'm like, when I was homeless on the streets, people thought I was faking about that. They thought I was faking about this, faking about that, when I was showing my evidence. But I mean, because the person who said, who started the false rumor about me being fake, because I exposed the truth about him trying to scam people, you know, um, it's like he tried to say, oh yeah, she don't have no proof, or but well, he said, oh yeah, she don't have no evidence, but all she do is just talk, 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 talk. You know, he said she has no real evidence. But then, when I mentioned, oh, I don't have no real evidence, and then I started, and it seemed like when two targeted individuals can't get along, or when they argue, fuss, or fight, that's when the perps really attack you the worst. I mean, they get you worse. Like when two Christians are arguing or fighting or whatever, and then that's when the devil gets you the worst. You know, so it's like, um, what else was I gonna say? My mind kind of drew a blank, but oh yeah, so for quite a few months, after that guy got the scam guy, um, when he slept, that's why I wasn't doing videos for a while, and I was just, talking about my certain experiences or abuses or whatever. But the people who need to be questioned, those are the ones who are worshipped, the ones who are like, because I heard they have COINTELPRO, and they have, what do you call those people? Agent provocateurs and disinfo agents in the targeted individual community, that some people will swear up and down that they're the real deal. Like, just like people making like, you better not dare speak out against David Icke or Alex Jones, and people swear up and down that they're the real deal when they're deceivers. I had to find out, with the research in Illuminati and New World Order, that they're deceivers too. That they're pretending to be, truthers when they just fake. So it's the same in this targeted community. But I don't know what it is that I do or say that make a person think that I'm fake. I'm doing this on my physical computer right now, because on my phone I have the other video that I just did away with that video, because, as I said, I don't want to have another war, you know, with the whole community versus me. And plus, also, I can have the video longer now on, since I'm on this computer, I can have this video last longer. And since I was able to link my cell phone with this YouTube account. And if I was so fake, you know, all these, like, my other channel got deleted. I didn't do it. Just about every, me being suspended so many times, and um, I'm still learning myself with this targeted life. Like, shielding, I don't know much about shielding. I'm still kind of, y'all might think I'm crazy for, I think I'm getting a better hang of what street theater is, you know. But now it seems like, ever since Saturday was my last day going like for a walk somewhere. It's now Wednesday. I just went out this door right here few times today, but I haven't gone for a walk since Saturday. Excuse me. So I've experienced, a lot of last night, at least 2 or 3 times, the high pitched ringing, the high pitched sound in my ear, left ear, and I've experienced the vibrating for a little while, and of course the noise harassment, you know, and the games with the doggone paramedics, the fake paramedics, police or whatever sirens. And sometimes I pause a bit because I'm wondering, is this a real emergency or is it just the noise harassment? How does paramedics pass by literally over 40 times a day? You know, so when I do report evidence on my videos, everybody give that a thumbs down. When I show real proof, whenever, I mean, how can I be fake when I showed on video of the man telling me the police got you under surveillance? At least twice. Once on my other channel before it got deleted, but I didn't have a way to back stuff up, with being homeless on the streets, it wasn't that easy or convenient. Plus, I didn't have enough storage space. But he did it again, and it's somewhere on this channel. Then he called the police on me again for no reason. I have the video of the police conversation. I have the video of the man a couple of weeks ago cussing me out, making a threat to have his friends whip my ass. I was staying with that former roommate then. I deserve to get hurt just for trying to get peace, just for asking for peace. Excuse me. So, like when the person said, "Oh, you don't have no real evidence, but all you do is just talk, talk, talk." So then I said, "Oh yeah, I don't have real evidence." So, and that was around the time when just before I did that video talking about this person, everybody had gave me several thumbs down on a video of me exposing talking about what I went through being harassed on a job. I like, let me show y'all something. I'm fake, but look at this. Little change. This right here. More change. Little change. Right here. This is like $7.55 or 56 cents. And this is $13.75. Okay. I'm fake. I said how I do get SSI and Social Security. I never lied about that. But look what I've been having to live off of. I don't really eat noodles much anymore because it's, bad health and stuff. But that's why I've been Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree noodles. I mean, since being in this hotel room, these mackerel right here. this right here, this MREs. They're having to live off of this. So, I mean, being bullied off of every job, no family or friends, electronic harassment, can't get married, can't have a boyfriend, can't have a friend. I just have zero rights. Can't drive a car. I have a license, but told that I have, by people with no authority over me, tell me I have no business driving. Okay, if I show you my driver's license, then I'd be showing too much critical personal information that people, it would be like, identity theft, so I'm not gonna do that. So, like when I mentioned, oh yeah, so I don't have evidence. So then after a while, you know, I when people would follow me around and gang stalk me, I mean, y'all say I don't have evidence or whatever, but I just browse through my videos, and so you know, ever since that one video where I said, oh yeah, I don't have evidence, that's when at least a minimum of 3 people would give me a thumbs down on every video I do. And it carried over to this channel too. And the hate and harassment has carried over to my blog, that stars 15K person, who's worse than Chief Handler. I mean, she's a female. But, it's funny how the person, I mean, I just a couple of days ago did videos about, I did videos about, a couple of days ago about, um, me talking about targeted individuals selling out, and also me talking about how they need to be a fake targeted individual perp detector. And here, a day or two later, somebody's telling me that they're on forums that people are saying I'm fake. There was one person who, um, I mean, they have a lot of people who are perps who try to act like they're fake woke and fake like they're against the Illuminati and against the New World Order and talk like they know their shit, but then they still act like perps. Or, I mean, if you was woke to the truth and knew about the New World Order, why the hell would you say I'm sick and crazy and need to be locked up in a mental institution? And you're black like me. In fact, blacker than me, because I'm Creole. That doesn't take away me being black. I'm not trying to say that. But my dad truly is Creole. you know, and that's just me. That's my New Orleans heritage. My mom is black, and I take more after her. But I get thumbed when the more proof I show, that's when they thumb me down. And I say this has to be other professed targeted individuals doing this. If I don't like you, I don't go around thumbing down people's videos. I mean, they have some people, 3 people, they must be at least, they must be obsessed about me to watch and thumb down every video. And every now and then they'll come in my videos and say something smart ass and I have to block them. I don't block you for saying something nice. And I block you to block a person to prevent an argument. There are times when I've said and other targeted individuals said too that we say something nice on another professed targeted individual's page and then get blocked and we wonder what I did, what I said wrong, but I don't do that. I never did that. If somebody says something that's supportive or nice, I never you know that's only if you say something rude or disrespectful or mean or oppressive, that's when I block you. You know, like recently I had to block two professed target individuals because they talked like they were supportive of me, and that's when they start to act bizarre and weird. And I had a couple of people who just mm, talk Christianity mixed with New Age, and then some other bizarre weirdo off the wall stuff. You know, I'd rather you talk just straight Christian. Don't mix it with New Age or anything like that. Or anything satanic. You know, it's already a struggle day to day to try to stay righteous in the midst of being targeting, because it's like the perps tempt you to want to cuss them out. They tempt you to want to do this and do that. Excuse me. They tempt you. It's like they tempt you to want to go off on them and stuff. And so I've been suffering the sleep deprivation. I'm glad the vibrating, I don't have to experience it as much anymore, but imagine constant all day, every day, 24/7, vibrating, 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 and plus a sleep deprivation and stuff like that. That was the worst thing I thought I ever experienced, and I'm surprised, and most of the time the vibrating used to happen at night, and I guess that happens whenever I'm somewhere permanent, a permanent residence, but just feeling of vibrating is inescapable sometimes, and I guess when the perps decide they want to stop it, I guess they'll stop it. But how can I show proof of me feeling pressure in my head or the vibrating or high pitched ringing in my ears? You want me to prove that? I mean, how? I mean, all I can do is verbally or maybe type it up on my blog, document it. But I don't think I can use a camera inside my head. And if I did put a camera inside of my ear and see, well, here, this perps will stop that because they don't. It's like they try to put, avoid the proof and evidence, But hey, people even say not only stalking, but they say gang stalking also is hard to prove. Well, how can they say that when people we have our proof? I have my proof. The guy cussing me out, wanting to have his friends to whip my ass, the man telling me the police got me under surveillance. I have, whenever I show the videos of people giving me a half a bowl of grits or something like that, you know, you give me a thumb, I get several thumbs down, like as if they don't want to believe the truth. Like when I show people my physical college degree, diploma, plaque, paper, whatever, they still try to say, "Oh, that's not you," or "You typed that up yourself." I mean, that went through that in 2006 in New York, right after I graduated from University of New Orleans, and then moved to New York after being abused and battered by the foster family and stuff. And the police took their side. I've been targeted, you know. So again, what is it about me that made me fake? I mean, they had this female named Natasha. I don't remember what her last name was, but she didn't have really any subscribers. And she got mad at me because she thought that I ignored her comment and I don't ignore people really, but she got mad at me because she thought I ignored her comment, and then, but I did respond to her comment, but I didn't realize she posted another one and I didn't see that one. Just like recently somebody had posted a comment on one of my videos, and I didn't see the comment until a couple of days later, because not every comment show, or every bit of activity, for whatever reason, not every bit of activity shows up in your inbox. So the girl cussed me out and didn't even give me a chance to explain myself, and she falsely accused me of being a Masonic gatekeeper and insider and stuff like that, when I still have a lot to learn more about Freemasonry and all. I mean, I've done some research on the occult and Freemasonry, the Illuminati, New World Order, evil, whatever, but I still have more to learn. I don't know I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know much. I'm still learning about this targeting. Still learning about this targeting. On one hand, people tell me to stop focusing on your game stalking, stop focusing on targeting. And another hand, people try to say, or they say ignore the perps or whatever. But on another hand, some people be like, well, you should fight back, or you should film them, get evidence. What should I do? Yeah, ignore them or get the evidence. Because some people say that, we should band together and get we should band together and get a lawsuit going, a class action lawsuit. But I say that, excuse me, excuse me. So I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But it's like, I've got frustrated in previous videos, well, not recent, but videos in the past, where I've talked about don't invite me to your doggone rally, your T.I. rally, because what's the point of going if everybody's gonna treat me like how the perps act? If the targeted individuals all give me a mean look, or the silent treatment, or band together to treat me like the same bullying that I got with the workplace mobbing. But then it's supposed to be that same treatment at the T.I. rally, but we all supposed to be experiencing the same thing. Like, some targeted individuals act like they think they're better than others. Um, I have not physically seen my name on a watch list, on the FBI or whatever watch list. I have never been told or have seen any x-rays of myself having any microchips. But it's no surprise, because the foster mom from little used to have people keep a close watch on us. From a little child, even after I was in my 20s, the foster mom still had people keep a close watch on me. And then I have everybody report back to her everything I did or said. And then it happened with the biological family too. So this is the first time on this channel I get to do a video longer than like 17 minutes. So it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping around, but yeah, me go to a targeted individual rally and everybody give me the silent treatment. And if I waste the little money that I have to go to a rally and be, singled out and treated a certain way, like high school bullying all over again, or like how the perps act, and then, I end up getting into an altercation with somebody and then end up being locked up in either jail or the mental institution, you know. And it's like people who profess to be targeted who would show their street theater or whatever, or show the one headlight or whatever. If they went through it too, I had to cut them off for acting like a narcissistic control freak fake friend, or they started to act like a perp towards me. And it's like, that's why I did the video wondering if targeted people are selling out. You know, so it's like I never sold out, and it's like some people who profess to be targeted, it seems like they say that they're hit with the electronic weapons so hard, but those are the ones who are rich with a lot of money, though. Like the rich, proper white people, you know, they're rich with a lot of money and have high incomes, yet they say they're targeted, but then, well, I do see like they might have the evidence of them on video with their super bloody nose or something like that, you know. But me with the diarrhea, you know, y'all don't. I know I wouldn't want to show y'all that, you know, of you know when they I guess send energy weapons or chemically gas or poison me or do something to me that caused me to have this random out of nowhere just random diarrhea. Or they would call, and I would have to wear I have to wear bladder pads because you know I never know when I'm gonna end up having this just all of a sudden urge to just gotta go pee and pee right now, you know. um and I've been having this in 2008. Well, pretty much all my life I've been dealing with the high pitched ringing in it or whatever high pitched beep sound in my ear ever since I guess 4 years old, probably ever since a little child, and off and on for many years experiencing the tinnitus and vertigo. Experiencing the vertigo really bad. Not right now, but a lot of the times, I mean, vertigo. You know, and I'm one of those people who falsely accused of faking sickness, and the people who nobody wants to help. You know, when I need to go to the hospital, they want to turn everything physical. I mean, I can go to the the emergency room for a twisted ankle, and then they'll try to say, "Oh, here's some medicine for your anxiety." And I was wondering, I didn't know it was part of my targeting. Even in 2007, one time I said my leg hurt, and the fake mental health case manager was like, "Oh, take some deep breaths. You're having an anxiety attack." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I said my leg hurts. That has nothing to do with damn anxiety, you know. So, fuckers. See, they just on my right side. They just hit me with the energy weapons on my right side just now. I guess they want to try to make me stop talking. They want to try to make me stop talking, you know. And I didn't realize. I think I did read yesterday or the day before about something about how they remotely drug you some kind of way, sending energy weapons or something that mimic drugs. And the former roommate Janet, when just before the incident where I guess it was, other targets have told me that was street theater. With the shooting incident, um, like my roommate I was sleep deprived and tired, and the former roommate, well, she told me that night, like she told me that I looked drunk at that time. She told me I looked drunk, and so I was just so freaking tired. and she told me I looked drunk, and then just right when me and her talked about leaving, that's when that incident happened where it started off with all, people who got drunk and were arguing and fighting and came into the house. And it was like, I don't know how many hundreds of people, black people with rich freaking Rolls Royce and stuff like that. I'm like, you have to be rich in order to even rent a vehicle like that. Fresh, new, white. And then, I mean, I never experienced anything like that before. And I think even that time we had not long ago came in from the you know we just came in town to Miami that evening, and then we went by the roommate's mom's house. Then we went to that little event. They call it in New Orleans. They call it a repast because it was the mom's cousin who got shot and killed or by the police or something like that, and then they try to falsely call it a suicide. But my phone was yeah, I don't even know what was up with my phone. Is either the battery was dead or I didn't have it with me or something. I don't know. But I mean, also I didn't know at the time that it was street theater until um I did a video talking about it. I never saw anything like that, but I know I mean I know some weird stuff. You know that would scare me. The time when the was it, yeah, 2 weeks ago now, that the crazy fire truck sped on sped and put the sirens on and sped on the side of the road, and the guy like fake nice and waved at me. And I never saw a fire truck do that. And like usually if there's an emergency, a real emergency, all the cars move on the side. And then shortly after that, I mean, I did a video talking about it. So about the crazy incident with the fire truck. Now ever since then I've been hearing daily harassment with I guess to keep me feeling like I'm constantly in an emergency and keep me panicky and stuff like that. I mean, I get thumbs down when I show the perp sitting somewhere, or when I show them one headlight, or when I show them, you know, when I show the half a cup of grits or whatever. That's when you want to give me thumbs down. It's like, and I know the perps want me with a certain amount, just like how people say targeted individuals are only allowed to make a certain amount of low income. They're not allowed to make over a certain income or whatever, or money. Um, and then some people get frustrated and wonder why other targeted individuals aren't helping me out with, financially or whatever. I have all this family. My own twin sister, if she can help out her gay lover, then she should be able to help her twin. But then I have to hear strangers say that my twin sister has a right to not want to help me. You know, but if the tables were turned, I would be so evil and wrong and will reap what I sow and stuff like that. I mean, um, not one family member has anything good to say about me, you know, foster or biological family. If certain foster or biological family members hadn't contacted me or seen me in years, or they don't even know me that well on a personal level, but they act like they think they can, you know, like they think that they know me better than a book. So I'm done rambling on, I guess. It's been 40 minutes now. And yeah, I just, you know, I'm glad that person who pointed at it. I mean, I don't even know any like I tried to look around for some targeted individual online forums, but really couldn't find any. If y'all have any, show me. I did find a Citizens Against Harmful Technology website, but they didn't have that many people in their little forum and small website. But I never been on a targeted individual conference call or none of that. You know, I mean, again, why join any of those, conference calls if they have so many enemies who hate me and just want to block me for existing? You're better than I mean, you know better than my family. If certain professed targeted individuals who act like they think they're better than you or more normal than you, tell me how you're chosen. How are you chosen on part of 144,000 and you treat another person like that? That's not qualities of the fruit of the spirit that's in the Bible. You know, so it's like I try to reach out and try to love people, but just get hated. I show love and spread love, but then get hate right back. And then get told that I deserve it or that I'm stupid for being too nice. You know, oh, my mind pretty much went blank. But yeah, I guess that's all I remember I can say right now. Um, so I guess I'm gonna go right now. I'll see y'all.